All right.
It's like, after commercial break. We'll be back
Yeah,
right after
although
this.
it's not a commercial break.
No, it's not.
I don't have sponsors.
So, one of those fun facts about what makes me weird and YouTube, and I have not bored him with all of the details, and quite honestly, I'm not really current on all the details when it comes to YouTube, but back in the day, like 7 years ago back in the day, I was super, super, super obsessed with YouTube and how it operated, and became very familiar with, like, the partnership side of that and the marketing when I was studying it for... when I took college classes. Back when I was trying to, get that really expensive piece of paper. The government is now trying to, like...
is real on that, by the way.
Yeah. Government wants my taxes bad for that. They're like...
The government wants everybody's taxes.
They're like, you got education, and you haven't paid us for that yet, and once you graduate high school, that's like a thing. You owe the government for greater education that you so choose to explore after that. But anyway, there are a lot of fun, boring facts. Boring facts about YouTube. So as far as favorite... No, wait, what was that? What was the question? I forget what the question was.
She always does this. She rambles into, like, her own ideals, and then she forgets the conversation.
When did you start your blog was the last question. You said when did you start your YouTube?
I decided to do this YouTube thing because I just wanted an outlet outside of writing.
I used to have and if anybody actually recognizes this, I'd be completely shocked. I used to have a daily booth. I don't know if anybody even remembers what Daily Booth is anymore. Basically, Daily Booth was the first version of Instagram. Now, I'm not saying Instagram is from the same people that had Daily Booth, but Instagram is pretty much the...
I don't know. I wasn't in social media at that point in time. Actually, honestly, I'm kind of a backwards person. I didn't get into social media until 2008, 2009. I was late into that world because...
That wasn't necessarily bad. No, Sage was born in 2000.
No. Well, the only reason why I say I was kind of late into the social media world is because by the time I got a Facebook, everyone was making fun of me because I didn't have one yet.
Yeah.
And it's solely because...
Yeah, that's true.
I was too busy doing other things. I still am too busy. Hence the reason why my videos are never on time or in a timely manner or on a specific day or anything like that because life happens.
And that's what's interesting. That's what's interesting about the fact that I used to be so engulfed in what social media looked like 7 years ago to now, that I think I've actually really and legitimately been able to help a lot of people with over time is because I've seen every version of it. Like, I can tell you how YouTube ran 7 years ago, and especially on the flip side, on the inside of things, like owning a channel and everything, and on the side of things that make me weird, and reasons why I've recently endeavored into creative consulting, is because I know I've followed that world up and through. Okay, anyways, we're starting to get boring.
You are. I love you.
There's my weird. Okay, so questions to ask your crush. And then we'll do another one from your list. I'm gonna ask that question. What was the best year of your life so far?
Oh, boy.
This most recent one.
Yeah, I would have to say this past year. 2017 is probably...
For so many reasons on so many different levels.
The best year of my life so far.
For, a lot of different reasons on a lot of different levels, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's not just...
a lot of things.
I'm not just saying,
personal and professional.
I got engaged, therefore it's my favorite year.
No, that's by a long shot not the case.
And
by the way, I'm very
turning
thankful.
1 in 2 weeks, but
very
that's
thankful
also
that
not...
I'm engaged, very happy, very lucky. But that's not the reason. Yeah, shut up. She's not. She thinks she is. She's really not. I'm telling you what. I'm a pain in the neck, and anyone who really knows me that watches these videos are probably agreeing with me right now and shaking their head. And yeah,
I'm worse.
It's okay. I promise. It's all right. I agree with you most times.
Trust me.
But Professionally,
I'm a workaholic turned stay-at-home mom.
Professionally and personally, this past year's been the best year I've ever had. I got out of a...
You can call it a dead-end job. You can call it a
dead-end job.
I mean, it pretty much
I got out of the dead-end job, and I got out of that place and into a new place, and...
It was a good stepping stone, but
it is. I don't... And here's the thing, and I'm not trying to speak negatively about where I'm at. Where I'm at now, even, I don't know necessarily if my journey's done. I don't...
No, but I mean, next steps are exciting.
But yeah, definitely loving current flow of things right now. And my personal life has probably flourished the most this year. My engagement situations that I have finally put to rest with my kids and those kind of things. So, yeah.
I've done a lot of new things even just recently. The last 6 months for me have been pretty intense.
Yeah, that's true.
Lots of change. Good change, but change. Lots of super core changes as far as my personality goes, I would say. Like, I've had to make a lot of mental adjustments to...
I can see that.
Positively.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, positively, but they've been pretty huge hurdles, you know, with given my personality that I'm still settling into, but it's, you know, after so many years, and I sound so old saying this, and I realize I'm only 30, but, you know, after so many years, we talked about this before, new is hard to stumble upon.
It is.
Like, you stop really ending up with very much new. And then the new that you do stumble on, it's exciting. Like, engagement was very new.
Yeah.
And when you have 5 kids all together, you know what I mean? Or like 2 biologically or whatever, 3 you know. But just the way that life carries you through, you get to a point where you think you've been through so much, right? Like nothing is going to faze you again. Nothing is new. And then life gives you something new.
New happens.
And it's exciting. And it's happy. It's exciting and it's happy. Who do you calm yourself down? How? Not who. Sorry, my bad. Whatever. How do you calm yourself down when you are angry? I randomly just picked a random question on the list.
Oh, that's easy for me.
How do you calm yourself down when you are angry?
I lift.
He does. I knew he was going to say that.
I lift. That's what I do.
I knew he was gonna
I
say
lift.
that.
I work out. That's my outlet. That's my antidepressant. That's where I go when I need to release tension and stress and problems that float around inside my head.
And I try to do that as well recently because I do not calm down well when angry. I do not play well with others when angry. Nope.
She really doesn't. Not even me.
I really don't.
It's kind of ridiculous, but it's okay. It's okay.
I'm aware
no
of it.
offense, all women have that problem.
Yeah.
And you can hate me. That's fine. Leave a comment. Talk crap. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I'm gonna let him trash talk our gender because
I don't care.
Honestly,
it's true.
We suck at anger. We do.
It's the truth.
Men
aren't no better.
Too, yeah.
Men aren't no better.
No,
and I'm not trying to.
Too, but
I'm not trying to say that men are better in any way, but I'm saying when it comes to the crap talking side of being angry,
and don't
women
lie.
have the better end of that.
Don't lie, because even if you don't do dumb, stupid women shit when you're angry, you think about it. So
you do. It's a thing.
Even if you don't actually do it, you know you think about it. It's a thing. Let's just move on from that, because that's a thing. That's the thing we do. Why can't I get these right?
I don't know.
Who do you have a hard time talking seriously? No, that is what that says, right? Who do you have a hard time taking seriously?
It's small print, just so you don't think she can't read. It's small print. It's literally like fine.
Tiny.
It's that car dealership print.
Yeah, it's a bad font. It's a bad font.
It's not a good thing right now.
Who do you have a hard time taking seriously? You. No, I take you too seriously. That's our problem.
You take me too seriously. I joke around a lot. Anybody who knows me, I make a lot of jokes. I'm kind of a free-flowing guy. I do have serious moments. I do. And that's a thing. But they are not as reoccurring and as frequent as she thinks it is.
No, see, here's my problem. The people that I love the most and that I trust the most, I tend to have that bad habit with. I tend to take them too seriously. And it's because I legitimately listen to and retain everything that you say. So it's like that's why I never catch your jokes, because it's not because I don't get you or I don't have a sense of humor. It's because, depending on the subject matter, I try to absorb it to heart.
I have a funny view on taking people seriously. I don't take anyone seriously, and the reason why I don't take anyone seriously is because I have this view that if you take everything that people say to heart, then you're going to get yourself caught in things that you don't need to be caught up into. So I don't take anyone seriously. I literally will laugh everybody off at any point in time.
I've got a good transition.
It's just the way it works out for me, because I feel like if I take you seriously and you let me down or upset me or say something that counteracts my beliefs or how I feel or think, it's going to upset me. And I don't let people get a rise out of me like that, because I don't feel like you deserve a rise out of me.
That's why
So I don't take anyone seriously.
That's why I take you too seriously, because I genuinely care about everything it is that you say.
I think the
you
only...
know what I'm saying? Does anybody get what I'm saying by that? Like, give me like a thumbs up in the comments, or like, the heart button.
I think the only thing that...
The heart button?
No, there's no heart button on YouTube. There's a like button.
There's a heart button on Facebook.
Yeah, there's a heart button on Facebook. Now, the problem is...
He YouTubes, I Facebook Live. That's...
The problem is, I think, honestly, if I had to say I take anyone seriously, it'd probably be my pastor.
Yeah. And he jokes all the time.
And you can't even take him seriously most of the time.
Yeah.
And Ryan, if you watch this, bro, I love you. But I'm just saying, you make a lot of jokes on stage. You do have a tendency of making things lighthearted. And it's great, because church already gets too heavy in a lot of situations. So it's nice to have that.
It's like...
But I think if I was to actually say I take someone seriously, it would be Ryan. If I took anyone seriously, it would be Ryan, because I feel like
God, in general. That
I feel like that. I feel like that's God's speaking piece. So I mean, yeah.
See, we're at 13 minutes again, which means we have to have a BS question, and then we're gonna have another question that ties into one of those questions. So I'm gonna try to pick a really quick question. That's not a quick question. What is something you can do that most people can't?
What can I do that most people can't?
Lift.
95% of you can't lift as much as I do. And I'm not trying to brag. That's not like a thing that I'm trying to make you feel like, oh, he's insulting my manhood or my ability. No, I'm not by a long shot. I'm strong. That's probably one of the few godly given talents I have. I'm built big, I'm built strong, and that's just who I am.
Grow others. I can grow others way more effectively than I can grow myself. Don't even do that.
She's a professional incubator, ladies and gentlemen.
I give advice way more than I follow my own.
Well, I think a lot of us do that. I'm going to cut to the next segment.
Multiple sitters. Stay tuned.
Oh, boy.